Yo, 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 yo. We got some Goblirangs on our hands here. Do you feel like they're kind of like gangster rangs, gangster goblins? They got the rangs, yo. I don't know. I just that's what I feel like. Don't they have that like look to them? Just a little bit. Like, oh yeah, dude, I'm cool. I got my boomerangs. Well, anyways, let's get started. Goblirangs. If one hit doesn't get the kill, well, two might. These goblins throw boomerangs that hit all of the enemies in their path as they travel back and forth, two strikes for the price of one. Their attack seems pretty low. Yeah, their cooldown seems. Yeah, I think that's false because they actually attack pretty reasonably quickly, and the range is pretty nice. I would totally agree with all that. Skills wise, headbang. Goblirangs' every single attack has a chance to stun the target. Bigarangs. Goblirangs fly a huge boomerang every few seconds. Not too bad. Actually, when it does say every few seconds, it actually does shoot pretty frequently. It ends up being a pretty good addition to your team, I'd say. But it's a little weird because after you throw out the big one, you kind of like stop shooting the small ones for a second. It's kind of weird. And then there's like a weird cooldown for this thing. And then the Angry Bee throws a beehive at the enemy, dealing damage to him and nearby enemies. It's alright. It's okay. Overall, Goblirangs are an interesting tower. But I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a little biased maybe. I don't really like them that much. I feel like if you use them 100% perfect, they probably would be a good tower. But like 75% of the time, I'm not using them very good at all. That's my biggest issue. I can't find a good way to use them properly every single time. If I take them with me as one of my 5 towers, I'm like, I don't know where the heck to put the Goblirangs, you know? How do I use them properly to make sure I'm getting the max killing power? And I just don't know how. So starting off, we've got this guy actually fairly cheap. So when we get the upgrade here, cheap, kind of similar to like the crossbow or whatever, pretty cheap, reasonable prices over here. 27 to 51 attack, so quite low. But keep in mind that you can do multiple attacks with a single rang. Not only can you hit the same guy twice, but you could hit multiple units with a single boomerang. So like I said, if you use them like perfectly, like heck yeah, dude, like they can be really powerful over here. But it ends up being, so look at that attack speed. I don't know what the heck they were talking about when they said attack slow. I completely disagree. That's pretty quick if you ask me. I guess it's not super fast, but I wouldn't say it's slow. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, we've got the Bigarang. So we're going one Bigarang. We're going two Bigarangs. We're going three Bigarangs. Hold on. That's a what did that say right there? I'm gonna rebuy this guy. I'm just curious. I felt like that did not say it was increasing the attack too much. 27 to 49. 32 to 60. All right. We need to kill some peeps, man. That was my bad on selling the thing. This is only 32 to 60, and then going up to the third one, 43 to 81. So you're really not getting a very big increase in here at all. Why did they stop attacking? Oh, there we go. A little minor glitch there or something. I don't know what just happened there, but definitely did not attack for a few seconds. I don't know what was up with that, dude. Anyways, yeah, I'm just trying to kill a few guys in here because I need to get some extra gold flowing in here. After selling those guys, I'm a little further behind. So I don't feel like the second or third tier upgrade for the Bigarangs is really all that important or good. It ends up costing kind of a lot of money for what you're getting out of it. These guys do have a physical attack, by the way, which means, you can't take all physical attacks. You need some magic attackers with you. You'd probably take this instead of the crossbow, the Shadow Archers, or maybe the Bone Flingers. Those would be the two guys you'd probably trade this off with. That's kind of like the guys you'd compare him with, basically. Now we've got the stun, though. This is actually really interesting. Get a 5% chance to stun. You can spend the same amount of money, get a 10% chance to stun, and then you do it again, you can get a 15% chance to stun. So basically, what percentage do you want them to stun at? And just make it happen, man. It's a pretty good amount of stunning power right there. Every single boomerang has a certain chance of stunning your enemies. And I feel like if you just keep people in place, you get a lot of stunning action over here. You get some pretty decent amount of damage. If you put them in the right spot, they can be okay. Last but not least, you've got the Angry Bees here. Throw a beehive to the enemy, dealing up to, quote-unquote, up to 120 damage. I feel like most of the time, people don't normally sit inside of the the bees. So you don't end up getting the max damage out of these guys. But if you do use people properly, if you put this guy in, in range of a barracks units or something like that, I think you can do an okay job with the Goblirangs. And then the beehive can still be okay. We already got up to 240 damage. I think 350 damage for the next level after that. But we're gonna just get to that in a second. Overall, what I want you guys to know about this tower is that I don't really like him all that much. I don't find him to be all that useful, and I think the main reason why is I feel like he's hard to use properly. To make sure those rangs are actually getting to where you want them to go, to make sure that the guys are actually staying in the bees, to make sure everything is happening properly, it's a little difficult. And he's also, his abilities, they're kind of expensive because you can go up to 3rd tier for all 3 of them. I think that's the only tower that can happen. Most of the time you just get up to 1st tier or 2nd tier, and every once in a while you get like a 3rd tier one. But this one we're going 3rd tier on all 3 abilities, so we can get a little bit pricey over here as well. And it is 350 damage for those bees right there. I'm going to give this guy a 6 out of 10. That is my rating, and don't think that is a failing rating. I've been giving all of my towers a certain rating from 0 to 10. And basically, I don't think they're bad, but I just don't really like using them, I feel like I'm not consistent enough, I guess, is my main issue. I like consistency when I'm playing. I want to know that every single time that I play, every single time I put them in a certain spot, they will still do a good amount of damage, and I don't feel like that happens for me, and that's why I'm going to only give them a 6 out of 10. Maybe even like a 5.5 out of 10, Just like right in between, usable, and I don't really like it. So if you guys enjoyed my video, make sure you press that like button. If you didn't like the video, let me know why in the comments below. I'm going to be sad, but I would like to know why you think I sucked it up and made a bad video for you guys. Subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.